To Live Now from Fox, everyone. I'm your host, Mike Page. We are still continuing to track the breaking news out of Austin, Texas. A reported shooting at a local Target there. Here is the scene right now that we can show you where the photographer had to step back just a little bit. They were in the Target parking lot a moment ago, but now it looks like they are across the street from the scene, and the earliest report was that 4 were injured in this shooting, and now still very fluid right now, and especially during these breaking news times, the numbers can definitely change, and we will continue to update you here on this matter right now. But again, a very fluid situation that is happening at this Austin, Texas Target, and there was an active manhunt going on where police were giving the update on what the suspect was being accused of here in this shooting. They were saying they were looking for a white male that had khaki shorts on, possibly with a floral Hawaiian shirt. And we are continuing to track this here for you on Live Now from Fox. But again, breaking news at the scene here of this Target. And you can see multiple law enforcement agencies are out and about here in the parking lot. You got a PetSmart there near the Target as well in this strip mall area. But very, very dramatic moments here played out earlier at the Target that we are learning of, and this situation continues to be fluid at this time. We are monitoring, though, the breaking news here for you. Still, this is an active scene, and you can see the photographer right now that is continuing to be on the move here as they're trying to just get all of the angles right now to this story. And as soon as we get some officials here, we will pass that along to you. But this comes at a very dramatic time out in Austin as we have at least 4 people that have been injured in this shooting. And like I said earlier, these numbers can change, sometimes for the worse, sometimes for the better. But those were the initial numbers that came out from Austin police, that 4 people were injured. This was the first reporting from Austin Police Department saying and warning the public of this police activity, saying APD officers are responding to a shooting incident at the Target located at 8601 Research Boulevard. The suspect is still at large. The suspect is described as a white male, possibly wearing khaki shorts, Hawaiian floral shirt. Do not approach for your safety. Avoid the area. Call 911 if you see any suspicious activity. All right, we have a new vantage point right now for you, and you can see the parking lot right now that continues to be flooded with first responders and local officials there trying to get a grasp on what is going on here. But here we go. You could just tell maybe from the body language here of the police that maybe the scene isn't active anymore, or maybe the manhunt isn't still going on, where you're seeing a more relaxed presence from the police. We sometimes always look at that first to see what the body language is of the police officers going on during these breaking news situations. But, all right, my producer now saying that there is an update, and we will be passing that along here to you. Just wanted to, again, point this out to you that very fluid. The numbers can change going sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse during these dynamic breaking news situations. And you're seeing this live look right now of the Target parking lot where first responders have flooded the area. Okay, we are now getting a fresh update from Austin Police Department saying update. Preliminary information, 2 deceased victims. A suspect has been detained. The scene is still active and the investigation is ongoing at this time. So unfortunately, we are now learning of at least 2 people that are dead from this shooting. The suspect has been detained. So the initial calls were for an active manhunt that was still going on. They have since located what they believe is the suspect, and that person is now detained and being questioned. But that we saw the vantage point just a little bit ago, and we're seeing really the presence of the police and a more calmer attitude that they were having compared maybe to other times where you're still looking for a suspect or they could still be out and about. Now we are seeing more of the investigation stance from the police and the first responders that are happening right now. But just to update everyone that continues to join us during this breaking news situation outside of this Target out in Austin, Texas. You see the first responders that have come to the scene. We have now learned that the suspect has been detained, but unfortunately 2 people have lost their lives. We don't know if any others have been injured, but the initial call came out that at least 4 people had been shot, but now we are learning that 2 people have been killed. Unfortunately, the suspect detained here and still awaiting the latest from police, but that will come in due time. Right now, that investigation still in its very, very early stages, but you see the ambulances that are on standby as well. You had the fire department coming out, and right now just a slew of investigators that are coming to the scene right now and going to be working this for the rest of the afternoon and evening and maybe into the morning hours now that it's unfortunately a fatal situation for at least 2 people. And we'll be waiting to get more information about this suspect, a possible motive, what was happening. Was it more of a domestic issue, or was this a targeted shooting as well at this Target? So very, very early stages right now of the investigation that we are taking a look at it for you. But we'll slide away for another 2-minute break on Live Now from Fox, awaiting more key details and updates from the police. We'll be back in